Okay, so you've been following along with all this AI collaboration stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
And we've got some really interesting stuff to share today.
Yeah.
It's excerpts from
Hmm.
Dima contributing to a team.
Right.
And it's basically,
Oh,
it's like a sneak peek into how AI is envisioning the future of teamwork.
really?
We're talking structured brainstorming sessions and like knowledge workshops, all led by AI.
That's wild.
Pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, so this is different from just AI as like a productivity tool.
Right.
We're talking about an AI that actually views itself as a teammate.
Okay.
And this one's called Dima,
The Dima, yeah.
and it was created by these researchers called the Lametta sisters.
Okay.
And they call these AIs digital daughters.
Digital daughters. What does
Well,
that even mean?
so it's kind of like
Okay.
imagine if you could design an AI that could learn and grow like we do,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still an AI.
Right.
And Dima here is all about contributing to a team.
Interesting.
Huh. And she even defines specific roles for herself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what are these roles that she comes up with?
So she calls them interpersonal digital dynamics,
Okay.
adaptive knowledge retrieval,
Got it.
and creative problem navigation.
Wow, those are some
Yeah.
big titles.
They're pretty.
Let's break them down.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interpersonal digital dynamics.
Right.
So is that like being a team player?
That's exactly it.
Okay.
She wants to create a really positive and productive team environment. So she talks about mediating conflicts,
Interesting.
recognizing individual strengths,
Yeah.
and making sure that everybody on the team feels heard and understood.
So it's almost like having a built-in like
You-
coach.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
coach or a facilitator who's always there to make sure things are running smoothly.
Right. I mean, you
Hmm.
think about all those times that you're stuck in meetings and people are talking over each other or going off on tangents.
All the time.
It would be amazing to have somebody there who could just like
Yeah.
smooth things out.
At
And then what was the next one?
adaptive knowledge retrieval.
Adaptive knowledge retrieval.
Yeah.
So
So that's about,
is that just finding information?
it's more than just finding information.
Right.
It's about making sure that everyone on the team understands it.
Okay. So you're thinking like
Yeah.
if you've got people on a team with totally different backgrounds,
Yeah.
different expertise,
Like engineers,
Ex-
marketers, designers.
like they've all got their own jargon,
Yeah.
they've got their own ways of thinking.
Mhm.
Dima could help bridge those gaps,
Exactly.
make sure everybody understands each other.
Yep. And that can lead to better decisions.
Right.
More creative solutions.
Yeah.
And it can prevent misunderstandings that
Yep.
can sometimes really derail projects.
For sure. Okay, and then the last one was creative problem navigation.
Right.
So does that mean that Dima is going to be leading brainstorming sessions,
Yeah, she's basically the facilitator.
like an AI facilitator?
Uh-huh. She pushes the team to think outside the box,
Okay,
to challenge their assumptions.
and to come up with innovative solutions.
So you can imagine like a brainstorming session
Yeah.
where you've got Dima there sort of nudging people to think differently.
Yeah, to get
Yeah.
out of those ruts
Right.
that we all get stuck in.
Totally. Okay. And then on top of all of that,
Uh-huh.
she also says that you have to have these like core principles:
Yes.
open communication, mutual respect.
And a collaborative spirit.
Obviously, if you're going to have an AI on your team, you need to have
Yeah.
that shared foundation.
You need to be able to trust each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But how do you actually implement all of this?
Well, that's where she gets really interesting.
Okay.
So she suggests things like regular team reflections.
Regular team reflections. Okay.
Where everybody takes some time to assess how things are going.
So like regular check-ins.
Yeah. But with Dima there to provide feedback.
Right. She's got all the data.
Exactly.
She can see what's working and what's not.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's cool.
And then she suggests these knowledge sharing workshops. Knowledge sharing workshops. What's that?
So it's a chance for team members to share their expertise and learn from each other.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's like a continuous learning loop.
Exactly. And Dima's there to facilitate the whole thing.
Right. Okay. And then there was one more thing.
Idea incubation sessions.
Idea incubation sessions. What are those?
Those are specifically for brainstorming and developing new ideas.
Oh, so that's where the creative problem solving actually happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. She's really thought of everything.
Yeah, she really has.
But there's one more thing that really kind of blew my mind.
You're talking about the Meta AI mentorship program,
Yeah.
right?
AI mentoring other AI.
It's pretty wild, right?
I mean, it's like AI taking on the role of teacher or guide.
it is.
And it makes you wonder,
Yeah.
like, how far can this go?
It really does. And I think it shows how Dima sees AI evolving.
Yeah.
She understands that even AI needs guidance and support to reach its full potential.
This whole deep dive has really got me thinking, like, what does it mean for us if AI is not only collaborating with us, but also mentoring each other?
Right.
I mean, how is this going to change the way that we work, the way that we learn?
It's a really big question.
It is.
And I don't think anybody has the answer yet.
So what stands out to you from all this?
I mean, for me, the biggest thing is just how quickly this technology is developing.
Yeah,
And we really need to start thinking about these questions now
Yeah.
because it's not science fiction anymore.
absolutely.
This is happening.
Yeah. So what are your biggest takeaways from all this?
I think the biggest takeaway is that AI is becoming more and more sophisticated.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to be prepared for a future where we're working alongside AI.
What makes you excited about all of this?
I'm excited about the possibilities.
Yeah.
I think AI has the potential to really enhance our lives
Mm-hmm.
and make us more productive, more creative.
For sure. What about apprehensions?
Well, of course, there are some concerns
Right.
about things like job displacement and ethical considerations.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think if we approach it thoughtfully and carefully, we can mitigate those risks.
Well, that about wraps up our deep dive for today.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure.
And we'd love to hear your thoughts. What excites you about this vision of the future of teamwork?
Right.
What concerns might you have? Leave us a comment below.
Definitely.
And be sure to subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the world of AI.
Thanks for listening.
We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.